Hello everybody and welcome to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron and we are in Game 5 of the World Series. Squirrels currently holding a 3-1 lead. Detroit won yesterday 3-2 to avoid the sweep. Which Detroit's been a very good team. I definitely didn't expect a sweep going in. Though we'd handled them so well the first 3 games, I maybe was kind of hoping. But season's not over yet, so take a look at the. We got Ben Sheets on the mound, which we'll see here in just a moment. You might remember the first several seasons, the Brewers were our biggest rivals. They're the team we played the most, and they were the team that beat us the most. And Ben Sheets was a big part of that. Then he spent some time with the Cubs where he still continued to harass us, and now here he is in the World Series, back for revenge, I guess. Doesn't look like he's had the greatest October, though, but obviously that doesn't mean that much for today. We know he's a good pitcher. Kester at the plate now to open up Game 5 here. First pitch is called a strike. And a ground ball, leadoff single through the left side of the infield. So that'll bring Marvin to the plate. Marvin did not have a great day yesterday. Had a few chances to make something happen and I think struck out in every chance where he had an RBI opportunity. Has an 0-2 count here. Ground ball, that'll get fouled. Not by much. This is going to be fouled by quite a bit more. This one actually makes the seats. Ball out of the zone. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 on, 1 out for Chief. Oh, we've got a... I looked over to grab the score sheet to see what Chief did yesterday and came back to Kester being picked off of first base. So, obviously that's not great. So now base is empty with 2 outs. So Chief was 1 for 4 yesterday, had a double. So I guess you can't complain too hard about that. Has a 1-1 count here, make it 1-2 after that swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, strike 3. A bit of an untraditional 1-2-3 inning there for Sheets to open the game. Curtis Granderson, who had a much better game yesterday than he's been having, is going to lead off things for the Tigers again. Take a look at the defensive lineup for the Squirrels. Stitch on the mound. Alright, first pitch is called a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Popped up. Tom should have it, and he does. 1 down. Carlos Guillen at the plate. The first pitch is called a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down. Miguel Cabrera at the plate. And he has a sharp line drive but pulls it foul. So just a loud strike for the moment. High hop, and Joey's actually going to end up fielding it. I feel like with his arm he could have made a throw there, but he opted to hold on to it. So it's going to end up being an infield single. Brings Alfonso Soriano to the plate. 1 on, 2 outs. He grounds to Joey more traditionally, and Joey does make that throw to end the inning. So both teams with a hit, but no runs as we go into the second inning, where Terry will lead things off for Indy. Terry did a lot of nothing yesterday. He's had a pretty good playoffs. He's hit some home runs, definitely. But struck out 3 times yesterday and then ended with a ground ball to first. He's starting off with a backwards K in this game. That'll bring Frank to the plate. First pitch goes outside. This one outside as well. There's a called strike on a curveball. Swing and a miss makes it 2-2. This one should get down for a hit, and it sure does. A one-out single will bring Tom to the plate. First pitch is swung on and missed. Ground ball to short. Morse has to wait for Polanco to get to second, and that ends up keeping them out of the double play. Runner on first with 2 outs now. Zach at the plate. He'll look at strike 1. Fouls this pitch away. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So we're still scoreless as we go to the bottom of the second inning, where Jorge Posada will lead things off for Detroit. First pitch from Stitch is called a strike. And then a line drive right down the line into the corner. Hit it pretty hard. Zach might... Nope, he did get in there before the throw, so it is a double. Thought it was hit hard enough that maybe Zach could keep it at a single, and it was somewhat close at second, but Posada definitely in there. So a leadoff double is going to put Stitch in a bit of a weird spot. Polanco has a 2-1 count. There's a called strike on the outside corner. Fly ball, but it's going to get foul into the seats. So still 2-2. This one is not going to get foul. That's a well-placed ball. Zach keeps it at a single, but the Tigers take the early 1-0 lead. Brian Barton at the plate. Looks at strike 1. Another called strike. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's only the first out of the inning. Mike Morse to the plate now. First pitch is too low. And this one outside. There's a called strike. Swing and a miss makes it 2-2. Called strike 3. 2 away. Brian Giles at the plate. First pitch is called a strike. Another called strike. That curveball didn't make it back to the plate. 1-2. Pop fly. It's going to get over the screen. Try it again. This one also to the seats, foul. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Stitch, I guess, strikes out the side, but some damage done in between those strikeouts. The Tigers with an early 1-0 lead. Sweeney will lead things off for the Squirrels in the third. First pitch from Sheets is down and out. There's a called strike. That's going to be a base hit into left field. A leadoff single. That will bring Joey to the plate. That pitch misses. Joey showing bunt. Gets down a pretty good one. Miguel Cabrera will throw to first. So Joey gets the sacrifice down, gives Kester a shot at an RBI here with the runner in scoring position and only 1 out. 2-0 the count. Swing and miss makes it 2-1. So misses inside. 3-1. Catches the outside corner. We've got a full count. Kester swings and misses. 2 down. Marvin is going to need to get a base hit to drive this run in. And he looks at a strike to start off the at-bat. Hits this one, and it does not get through. Guillen picks it up and steps on the bag. So still 1-0 Tigers, and they are back to the top of their lineup to open up the bottom of the third. Granderson fouled out in his first at-bat. Looks at strike 1 here. There's a called strike to make it 0-2. Too low, 1-2. This one too far inside. 2-2. There's a swing and a miss for strike 3. Carlos Guillen struck out swinging in his first at-bat. Looks at a strike. This one misses up and in. Ground ball. Kester should handle that, and he does. 2 down. Miguel Cabrera got a base hit in his first at-bat. Looks at strike 1. Looks at strike 2, and then looks at strike 3 to end the inning. We'll go into the fourth. Detroit leading 1-0. The Squirrels will start off with Chief. Chief struck out in his first at-bat. Looks at strike 1 here. That curveball called outside. Fly ball. Guillen should have that one. And there's the catch. 1 down. That'll bring Terry to the plate. He struck out looking in his first at-bat. And looks at strike 1 here. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, it's up to Frank now. He got a base hit in his first at-bat. Looks at a ball in the dirt. And then a curveball for... Oh, no. I think got that reversed there. It's 1-1. That pitch is too high, 2-1. So I think that first pitch might have been called too low. Swing and a miss makes it 2-2. Excuse me. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That'll bring us to the bottom of the fourth. Tigers still leading 1-0, and Alfonso Soriano coming to the plate. Soriano ground out in his first at-bat. Looks at strike 1 here. Ground ball, it's foul. This pitch is inside. Swings and misses. 1 down, Posada at the plate. So he got a double in his first at-bat, came around to score the only run of the game. Fouls this one away. That gives him an 0-2 count. Oh, can't stop yawning. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down. Polanco has the lone RBI so far in the game. His single last inning, and he's going to get a single in this at-bat as well. Might remember he went 5 for 5 in the first game of this series. Brian Barton struck out in his first at-bat and looks at strike 1 here. Little pop fly. Tom should have this near the Tigers' dugout, and he puts it away. Still 1-0 Tigers as we go into the fifth, where Tom will lead things off. First pitch is called a strike. This one is fouled away. That pitch sails a bit, I think. 1-2. This one, will it get down? It sure will. Tom with a leadoff single. That'll bring Zach to the plate. Struck out in his first at-bat and looks at strike one here. This pitch is too high. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. Yeah, we've got a full count. One out, or one on, nobody out. High hop to third. Cabrera's only play is to first, and it is close, but it is an out. So it works out like a bunt. Puts a runner into scoring position with only one out. Sweeney at the plate. He's already got a hit today. Looks at strike one. Looks at strike two. And this one is called strike three. Joey will look at a ball in the dirt. In the dirt again. And this will be right to Cabrera at third. He throws to first, and that will end the inning. Still 1-0 Tigers. Mike Morse is going to come to the plate to open up the Tigers part of the fifth. First pitch is swung on and missed. Little pop up. Terry's going to field this one, and he does make the grab. One down. Brian Giles struck out swinging in his first at-bat. 1 of 8 so far today for Stitch as he looks at strike one. This pitch is fouled away. 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. That'll bring Curtis Granderson to the plate. First pitch bounces in. Little pop fly into shallow left. Joey makes the grab, and that will end the inning. We'll move into the sixth. Still 1-0. Kester will lead things off. Kester 1 for 2 so far today. First pitch is outside. Pop fly foul, and Posada does make the catch. That'll bring Marvin to the plate. He is 0 for 2 today. Swings and misses at the first pitch. And bounces that curveball in. Ground ball right to third. One away. Two away, rather, sorry. Chief at the plate now. Looks at a strike. Pitch up and out. Swing and a miss. Makes it 1-2. Sheets winds and delivers a curveball that swung on and missed. We'll go to the bottom of the sixth. Tigers leading 1-0. And they will start off with Carlos Guillen. First pitch to Guillen is called a strike. And that pitch down and away. Popped foul, and Tom makes the grab. One down, Miguel Cabrera is 1 for 2. Looks at a ball. Fouled away again. 1-1. There's a called strike to make it 1-2. This one into left field. Frank goes back and makes the grab. 2 down. Alfonso Soriano is 0 for 2 so far. He will look at strike 1. Ground ball towards short. Joey takes care of that, and we are on to the 7th inning. Terry will lead things off for the Squirrels. Tigers still leading 1-0. Terry has struck out twice already today. Looks at strike 1. This one's going to go deep into right center. It's going to land right at the base of the wall, and that's a leadoff double for Terry. Frank at the plate with the chance to tie this game. First pitch is too low. There's a called strike. Swing and a miss, makes it 0-2, or 1-2 rather. That's going to be a base hit. Will Terry try to score? No, he stays at third. That'll put runners on the corners for Tom. Nobody out though. So I'm okay with that decision, especially after I think we ran ourselves out of the sweep yesterday, getting people thrown out at third. 1-1 the count on Tom. He hits a ground ball to first. He goes to second with it, back to first, and they get the double play, and Terry did not try to score. That was a base running blunder. So now we've got 2 outs, a runner on third, Zach at the plate with an 0-2 count. Swing and a miss, and that one feels significant. We're going to go into the 7th inning stretch with the Tigers still holding on to the 1-0 lead. They will send Jorge Posada to the plate. Into the bottom of the 7th. Posada at the plate, and we're going to go get Johnston. And I will say, not scoring there. I'm now very worried. I had a lot of faith before that, but I have a feeling that was our big chance, and we came up empty with couple chances for Terry to try to head for home, and he took neither of them. Posada looks at strike 1, looks at strike 2, swings and misses, strike 3. 1 down, Polanco at the plate. He's 2 for 2 on the day, has the lone RBI, knocked in Posada earlier in the game. Has a 1-1 count here. There's a called strike, 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, Brian Barton is 0 for 2 today. Looks at strike 1. That's going to be a base hit in front of Zach out in right. So 1 on, 2 outs for Mike Morse. Well, that sinker went nowhere close to the plate. Ground ball to third, Sweeney over to first, and that will end the 7th. We go into the 8th, Tigers leading 1-0, and Sweeney will come to the plate. Sweeney 1 for 2 today. And Sheets starting to wipe his brow. Maybe we can get lucky with him tiring. 1-1 the count. Sweeney looked at a very hittable pitch. Hits this one, but it's not going to get through the infield. Morse picks it up and throws it over. 1 down, Joey at the plate. He's got a sac bunt and a ground out. Looks at strike 1. Swings and misses to make it 0-2. This will not be a hit. Cabrera jumps up and makes a great play over at third. And that's going to be it for Sheets. He just ran out of gas. Joel Zumaya is going to come in and do some setup work here. There are already 2 outs. Kester at the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. This one up by his head. Kester didn't flinch though. Swings and misses to make it 1-2. And this one outside. Misses high again. We got a full count, 2 outs, nobody on base. And that's going to be a walk. Runner on first with 2 outs. Marvin, who is 0 for 3, had me wondering if I should pinch hit, but we're going to let him try to get this. He's been batting. He just now slipped under 300. He's done well in the playoffs, just not the last few days. Has an 0-2 count. Kester takes off. The pitch bounces in. Kester into second safely, pretty easily. Zumaya tries again. Oh, Marvin! A 2-run shot out over the wall out in right field. I was just looking for a base hit, and he hit the old enchilada. The Squirrels take the 2-1 lead here in the 8th inning off of Marvin's, I believe, second playoff home run of this run. That was clutch. And the Tigers will go back to their bullpen and find Brazel. Chief at the plate. He's 0 for 3. There are 2 outs. First pitch is called a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That ends the top of the 8th inning, but the Squirrels now have a 2-1 lead as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Brian Giles is going to start things off for the Tigers. And this is going to be the first time in this series we see Hermida. I think he's made 1 or maybe 2 appearances in the playoffs so far, but we've just not needed him a lot. Shibuya's had to come in and make some saves, but just in the 8th inning, just he's not had these setup roles. So he should be fresh. Giles has struck out twice today. That curveball misses the zone. Fastball's called a strike, 1-1. High fastball doesn't get the call, 2-1. That one even higher, I think. 3-1 the count. There's a called strike to make it full. Goes to the curveball, gets the swing and a miss. 1 down, Granderson at the plate. He's 0 for 3 today. That one misses inside. Granderson, a pop fly. Kester waiting for it near second, and he makes the grab. Carlos Guillen, 0 for 3 today. That curveball misses. Hermida not seeming to throw that curveball for a strike, but he's gotten a few swings and misses on it. That fastball makes it 1-2. This one, it's pretty well placed. Kester actually goes back and makes the play to get us into the 9th inning. 2-1 Squirrels lead as we go into the 9th, and Terry will lead things off. Terry, 1 for 3, got a double in his last at-bat after striking out in his first 2. Grounds this one foul, gives him an 0-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, Frank at the plate. He's 2 for 3, strikeout sandwich between a couple singles. First pitch is called a strike, second pitch swung on and missed. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, Tom at the plate. He's 1 for 3, a single sandwiched between a ground ball and a double play. And he is down 0-2. Lets that one go by safely. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th inning. The Tigers are going to start off with Miguel Cabrera. Tigers only need 1 to stay alive, 2 to win the thing. Here is Shibuya to try to nail down this World Series. Alright, Cabrera is 1 for 3 today. First pitch is too low. That one's called a strike. Up in the zone. Ground ball just foul down the third base line. 1-2. Ground ball, that one. Oh, that one's going to get through for a base hit. Terry probably should have fielded that one, but I think he thought Kester was going to grab it, and he did not. So that brings the winning run to the plate in the form of Alfonso Soriano. He takes a strike to open the at-bat. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Ground ball foul down the third base line. Still 0-2. Ground ball. Terry does field this one. Goes to second. Back to first. Double play. That was big double play there. So it's up to Posada to try to keep the game going, keep the season going. And he's going to ground ball to short, and that will end the season. The Squirrels do it again. Another World Series win over the Tigers. All right, well, so thank you everybody for staying with us this season. It was a real fun one. This is a pretty dominant team, as even by our standards. Get a chance to see the confetti here. Don't usually show you guys these screens. There we go, into the crown spot. And there it is. Congratulations, we're the world champions. So again, thank you everybody for watching. We'll be back in the spring with Season 6. We've officially hit the halfway point of this project, which is kind of crazy because it feels like we just started, but we're halfway done. I think this year free agency really kicks in, so we will see if we can keep everybody. It might be a different looking Squirrels team next year. So after they count out the 50,000 points we just got for winning the World Series. Alright, so thank you again. We will see you all next year.